Okay, this is a fast recap of rye whiskey. I reviewed three rye whiskeys: Redemption Rye, Rittenhouse Rye, and Old Overholt, the oldest whiskey in America. Okay, Rittenhouse Rye, I would say, is the best out of all of them. They're all under $25. It comes in at 46% alcohol, which is decent. Old Overholt's 43%, and this one is the highest percent at 50%, and it is bottled in bond. They're all decent. Old Overholt and Rittenhouse are low rye ryes, which means they're 51% rye, and that's they use the minimum amount of rye they can. They got to be at least 51% to call yourself a rye. Redemption Rye is 95% rye, 5% malted barley. Old Overholt being 51% rye. The rest of it's corn. Rittenhouse, don't know what the rest of Rittenhouse is. Probably corn and maybe malted barley, maybe a little wheat. Hard to say. I really don't know. The Old Overholt is it tastes, you can taste the corn in it, and it's a good taste. It starts off with, that you get a nice little rye punch in there, and then it goes into like a nice buttered popcorn flavor. I really like it. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. It's the cheapest. It's bottom shelf. Sometimes it's under $20, and it's a liter bottle, and it's decent for cocktails. Same with Rittenhouse. Rittenhouse is decent. These are all more similar than they are different. Let me put it that way. Because rye, that's just the nature of rye whiskeys, is that the expensive stuff, the cheap stuff, they all taste like rye. It's that because rye has that just punchy, strong, spicy flavor, and really the lower rye ryes, I tend to like those because you get those other flavors in there. You get corn, you get whatever else they mix in there. I got a little Rittenhouse left in the glass here. Very nice. Let's see. Redemption. Now, Redemption Rye, actually I'd say there's plenty of corn in that Rittenhouse too, but you're getting that 50% alcohol, and the it's a little heavier, a little stronger flavor, which would hold up better if you're making cocktails compared to Old Overholt, whatever. Redemption Rye. This I'd say is the best out of all of them. It's 46%, which is decent. Holds up nice to ice and whatnot, I'm sure. Even though it's stronger rye, it does have like a caramel sweetness, buttery note that coats the sides of your tongue nicely. It's nice. I'd say it's the best out of all of them. It has more rye spice than the others because there's more rye in it, and it's just all around good. And that's my fast review of these whiskeys. If I was going to pick one out of the three, I would buy Redemption Rye. They're all under $25, so they're all cheap. And I'd say Redemption is the best out of the three. But if you got to pick a rye and Redemption's not on the shelf, the others are fine too. They're all quite tasty. They all have very similar flavor profiles. Go get one.